Hey guys, so the other day somebody was asking about using the Hinge method for applying a decal, and I was sitting here working on an order and realized I was getting to use the Hinge method, so I wanted to whip up a video real quick. And this is kind of impromptu as I'm working on a customer order, but I have my tumbler that I've glittered and done my first coat of epoxy, and I sanded it a little bit. Just want to make sure all my dust is off of it. And to help myself, I've kind of lined up this tab of the tumbler for my center line where I want it, because I want it on the opposite side of the logo on the back of the cup. So again, get all that dust off. And then I'm using a gridded transfer paper, just because normally I like to use paper transfer tape when I'm doing something like this because it bends more, but for today's purpose I'm using the gridded because I had to layer it. And I'm just going to cut a few little slits since it doesn't like to bend. And I am missing the little diamond on my decal. I'm going to mess that up weeding it, so I have to cut another one. But what I want to do is take tape. I've used painter's tape, I've used washi tape, I've used even a piece of transfer tape. You can cut off a skinny piece of transfer tape. And just going to line up, because I've got my grids lined up. I know that that they're straight, and so if I folded my decal in half, you will see that that center grid line is kind of the middle of my decal. And so I'm going to put my painter's tape right along that line. You could do it straight down the middle if you wanted to, however you want to do it. But then I want to line up my decal onto my item, whether it's a tumbler or a cutting board or a picture frame or anything like that. Just line it up. And so just going to kind of look and see if I've got it where I want it. Move it a little bit. A lot of what I do is just eyeballing it. So bear with me for just a second. Okay, so I have this where I want it, and I'm just going to put that tape down really good. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold back the transfer tape with the vinyl on it. So I'm just folding this back to expose the paper, and I'm going to cut the paper, or you could tear it or whatever you want to do. Use an X-Acto knife or whatever. And then I'm going to smooth this out from the middle, and just smooth it out and smooth it out and kind of rub it down, burnish it. And then you can remove your hinge, and now it's stuck, it's not going anywhere. So I can flip this back, I can remove my backing, and then just smooth it down. Again, burnish it really well. And then we can remove our app tape. Again, the cuts just help me to line it up. That's not necessary. And now we have our decal. It's hard to see. I need the light so I can see what I'm doing, but I think it messes with you guys. So again, there's a little diamond that goes right there. I'm going to put that on there, and it's been sanded, so it's not real sparkly, but maybe you can see on the bottom. Nope, didn't see on the bottom. There you go. It'll get another coat. Everything's going to get another layer of the epoxy, but that is the decal on my tumbler with the Hinge method. So I hope that was helpful, and if you have any questions, just let me know.